Hi there everybody, welcome back to the channel. You're watching A Ritter Bit Will Do, and today, well, we're going to start working on that dilapidated playground system that I bought. You know, the one that kind of fell apart when I took it off the trailer. The one that was in real rough shape when I picked it up. Well, it was definitely in rough shape. So what we've decided to do is take the whole thing apart, board by board, take all of the hardware off of the boards, and it's all redwood, so it's just beautiful stuff, but it's covered up by this ugly gray paint. So I'm running it through my planer, and it's just turning out pretty nice. So we're gonna be working on that, and this isn't going to be a tractor video, so sorry if you're thinking it is. It is just going to be a rehabilitate the playground video. That's what we're going for. So stay tuned and see what happens, because I don't know what's going to happen. So right out in our front yard, we've got our whole system set up. As you can see, I've got my planer set up, and we've got all of the boards starting to come apart, and the kids are over there playing, making all kinds of noise, trying to not be crabby and mean to each other. This whole staying at home thing has got them on edge. But yeah, this is, you know, got to take some of this apart yet, but it's pretty bad stuff, as you can see. But over here are some boards that I've ran through the planer already, and just look at the beautiful grain in this redwood. Just real up close, I mean, it's just really pretty stuff. So we're going to leave this rounded gray edge on it. I think when we get everything assembled again, it'll add a little bit of character, and some of the gray paint is just going to stay on it. But we'll see what happens. Well, we got a race going on in the yard. Always some silliness going on in the yard. Brinley, what are you doing?
Riding in my car.
The horn still works, huh? After like after about 4 or 5 years of just sitting in the yard, that thing has not needed a new battery yet. Crazy weird. It just sits in the winter. All right, we're gonna get busy, get going here, and we're gonna get some work done. So watch and find out what happens. Tell you what, guys, if you have a planer, you can really salvage some wood. Look at this. I bet this is 30 or 40-year-old piece of redwood, and it is like a 3x6. It's just huge, maybe 3x5, but it's just a massive piece of redwood. I don't even know what I'm going to use it for, because I know that we're not going to be able to pre-assemble this play set the way it was. But as you can see, we've got kind of an assembly line going. I'm planing it on the planer, and then it just turns out to be just gorgeous wood. And then my wife Kelly is over here staining her little tail off over here. You're doing a good job.
Sure am.
This is looking good.
And I have a pro staining tip too.
A pro staining tip.
If you do not want to get some stain on your clothes, I recommend wearing your husband's clothes, and it works pretty well.
Wear your husband's sweatshirt, okay.
Of course, these aren't your pants.
Yeah. No, those aren't my pants. No.
That's good.
I've never worn those. But what was nice is we actually had a gallon of stain that's probably been sitting up in a cupboard for, what do you think, 7, 8 years? I mean,
I don't know. It has the consistency of runny peanut butter. Well, it's outdoor stuff and it's still working, so we'll just go with it. Yep, and it was free. Yeah. Well, 8 years ago it wasn't free. I don't know what I paid for it, but I forgot that I had it. I just happened to look up in the cupboard and there it was. So far, this place set isn't costing us anything but time and effort. And it's kind of fun. Brielle, it looks like you have a pretty important job. What are you doing?
Washing our slide.
That's pretty, it's pretty dirty, isn't it?
Yep.
What are you using to wash it with?
All of those things in the hose.
Oh, so you got a bucket of water and a scrub brush? All right, keep scrubbing. Do a good job, all right? Everyone's going to be watching how fast you can go. So the idea is to take this playset and kind of merge it with the playset that we're working on, and as you can see, this one's kind of getting a little rickety, getting worn out, so we'll reinforce it with some of that good redwood and have even a bigger and better playset, so everyone will be happy. Well, they're not happy all the time, but they'll be happy some of the time. You're happy all the time, aren't you, honey? Mom!
What?
Hey, you little monkey. Are you drinking all my water?
Yeah.
What does my cup say? What's this?
Kubota.
It says Kubota, doesn't it? You know who sent me that? Hank.
Yeah. Your buddy.
My buddy Hank, yeah. We watch Hank a lot, don't we?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
And go to coincide.
And Cole the Cornstar, yeah, we watch him too. Well, we're making some progress. As you can see, look at this beautiful redwood. It's got a semi-transparent stain on it. It's actually a mix of some stains that we had. I had some clear stain and some cedar tone stain, so I used about 3/4 of a gallon of clear and about 1/4 of a gallon of cedar tone, and it's just going on real nice. But it's old stain, so it's not really going on as nice as it could, I suppose. But hey, I had it in the cupboard. I didn't have to buy anything new, so it was the right price for me. Look at our supply here of redwood. This is what my wife stained all of this today. I ran it through the planer, and it is starting to come together. So we are definitely going to be able to make something because we have plenty of redwood to use. We're not going to be able to replicate exactly what this play system was, you know, back in its heyday, but which was probably 30-40 years ago. This thing is old. I mean, Rainbow play systems, because this is what this is, they don't even make their play systems out of redwood anymore. They make them out of cedar because it's cheaper, and it's probably more abundant for them to get to. I'm guessing also Rainbow figured out that if they continue to make their stuff out of redwood, it's going to last 20-30 years, and they're going to sell less of them. So maybe that's another reason they went to cedar. But I'm just so happy with how this is turning out. It's been quite a project, and I think kids will be happy, I think, when we get this all said and done. So it's supposed to get down to 25 degrees tonight. Brr. So I got to get my tomato plants covered, and I learned a tip. I'm going to try this for the first time. I'm going to put in some incandescent Christmas light strings under the sheets, which should keep the temperature from getting too cold. So kind of a tip for you guys too. I didn't think of that. My wife's grandfather used to do that, so should help.
So anyway, guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Helps the channel grow. And until next time, keep on tractoring, and God bless.